India's flirtation with the Russian Su-57 fighter jet has long been viewed with skepticism, but recent developments have only intensified concerns about the wisdom of pursuing this platform. The Su-57, Russia's attempt to field a fifth-generation stealth fighter comparable to American and Chinese designs, has been plagued by delays, technical issues, and limited deployment within Russia's own air force. Despite these challenges, Russia has continued to push for export versions, offering India the chance to manufacture the Su-57E locally using existing infrastructure at Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL), particularly facilities currently used for producing the Su-30 MKI. At face value, this appears to be an attractive opportunity: full technology transfer, indigenous production, and an accelerated path to a next-generation stealth fighter for the Indian Air Force (IAF). However, a closer examination reveals multiple layers of risk that could jeopardize India's defense modernization goals and operational effectiveness for years to come. Firstly, the Su-57 is not yet a mature platform. Russia itself has only recently begun limited induction of the aircraft into frontline service, and it remains unclear how quickly or extensively these jets will be operationalized. The jet has faced persistent problems with its engines. Initial models use less powerful engines than originally promised, reducing speed, range, and combat performance. The advanced ISDAL A30 engine meant to unlock the Su-57's full potential is still in development and not widely available. Without this, the Su-57's capability is significantly diminished compared to Western competitors like the F-35 or China's J-20. The stealth features of the Su-57, while impressive on paper, are also subject to debate. Western and Indian defense analysts suggest the aircraft's radar cross-section and electronic warfare capabilities may not match those of proven fifth-generation fighters. The risk is that the IAF could invest in an aircraft that falls short in contested airspaces where advanced enemy sensors and missiles dominate. This is particularly concerning given the growing capabilities of China's People's Liberation Army Air Force (PLAF) and the evolving threats along India's borders. Operational readiness and maintenance are another major concern. Russian jets have historically required extensive maintenance support and a steady supply of spare parts. Political instability, economic sanctions on Russia, and diplomatic shifts can disrupt these supply chains. India itself has experienced difficulties maintaining its current fleet of Russian aircraft under fluctuating conditions, and expanding dependence on Russian platforms could exacerbate these issues. In contrast, India's growing defense ties with Western countries offer access to more reliable logistics chains and global support networks. Additionally, integrating the Su-57 into India's existing diverse fleet would present significant challenges. The IAF already operates multiple aircraft types with different engines, avionics, and maintenance requirements, including Su-30 MKIs, MiG-29s, Rafales, and Jaguars. Introducing the Su-57 would add another complex system to manage, increasing pilot training burdens, complicating logistics, and driving up operational costs. For a force that is already balancing multiple platforms, this is not a trivial consideration. Crucially, pursuing the Su-57 deal risks derailing India's indigenous fighter development program, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft (AMCA). The AMCA represents India's aspiration for strategic autonomy, building a homegrown, technologically advanced stealth fighter tailored to India's operational needs. While the AMCA is still years away from flight testing and induction, it offers a sustainable path to reduce reliance on foreign suppliers, foster domestic defense industries, and cultivate expertise in next-generation aerospace technologies. Diverting resources, political will, and industrial focus to an uncertain foreign project undermines this vital long-term vision. Financially, the Su-57 deal is a heavy burden. The high cost of acquisition, setup for local production, and ongoing maintenance for an unproven platform diverts scarce defense budget resources. India must weigh whether this investment provides a credible upgrade or locks it into a risky, underperforming program. Geopolitically, buying the Su-57 could complicate India's efforts to diversify its defense partnerships. India has increasingly cultivated ties with the United States, France, Israel, and other countries to access cutting-edge technology and reduce overdependence on any single supplier. Committing to the Su-57 deepens dependence on Russia, whose international standing is uncertain amid sanctions and shifting alliances. While the idea of acquiring a fifth-generation stealth fighter is strategically important, the Su-57's current state and the associated risks mean the deal could be a serious setback. India risks fielding a fighter that is still a work in progress, may underperform in combat, and could become a logistical headache. The financial and industrial opportunity costs are immense, potentially delaying India's indigenous AMCA and compromising strategic autonomy. The IAF would face operational challenges managing a new, complex platform without the assured support or proven performance needed to maintain air superiority in a rapidly evolving regional security environment. For India, the better course lies in focusing on accelerating indigenous programs and exploring partnerships for proven platforms that align with its long-term technological and strategic goals. Rushing into the Su-57 deal now risks saddling the IAF with an aircraft that may not serve its needs effectively, weakening India's air power at a time when it can least afford it. This is why many analysts consider India's interest in the Su-57 to be a costly mistake with potential consequences that could echo through the coming decades.